Say that Middle Collegiate Church is a welcoming, inclusive, artistic, and bold church. And another thing that's true about Middle Church is that we consider ourselves a place that feeds people, spiritually and physically. So when Daniel Blake and Sylvie Sun approached us about a partnership for this concert this evening, we thought it was a wonderful opportunity for us to do something wonderful with the Buddhist Global Relief Fund. Because we are interested in bending the arc and making hunger something that is eradicated. So we hope tonight that we will move the needle a little bit and do something to ensure that the day will come soon when all people are loved and fed, physically and spiritually. So welcome to Middle Church. Please enjoy yourselves. I will let you know that there are bathrooms through this door back in the right-hand corner. And also out the back door, there's a staircase on the right. It's a spiral staircase and it will take you down. There'll be bathrooms at the bottom of the staircase. So sit back, relax. I think there are going to be a few more words before the music. Have a good evening.
Okay, first let me thank all of you for coming this evening and welcome to the fifth Buddhist Global Relief concert to feed the hungry. Before we start the concert, I'd just like to speak a few words about Buddhist Global Relief. We started this organization back in the year about 2008 because several of us had the sense that as Buddhists who uphold the values of loving kindness and compassion, it's important to put these ideals into practice. And seeking a specific way to put them into practice, we realize that one of the most demeaning and startling facts in the world today is the vast number of people who are suffering from chronic hunger and malnutrition. And so we made that the specific mission of Buddhist Global Relief. And we started out with projects which would directly provide food aid to those in need. But as we started to investigate into the problem of global hunger, what are the underlying roots, we started to find that in order to deal with the manifest problem of hunger, one also has to address the roots. And so we found that there are several deep underlying roots of global hunger. One of them is the subordinate status of girls and women in many traditional cultures and countries. And so we found that a way to help poor communities overcome poverty and malnutrition is by sponsoring the education of young girls. And some of our projects, our Flagstaff project in this area is in Cambodia. It started 2009, providing rice support to the families of poor girls on condition that they allow the girls to continue in school. And now, 2016, 7 years later, about 100 of those girls who went through the high school program are now studying in college and university. Then, to help communities emerge from hunger, we've been sponsoring projects which provide right lively opportunities to poor women so that they could earn more to support their families and put more food on the table. Now, one of the factors which contributes both to poverty and to global warming is the industrial model of agriculture, by which large agricultural firms come into a country, knock out all the poor farmers, and then set up their monoculture farms. So what we've been doing is supporting communities which teach organic or natural methods of farming to poor farmers so that they can cultivate their land simultaneously providing food to their families, have surplus to sell on market, and by using ecologically sustainable methods of agriculture, they're contributing to the effort to stem the tide of global warming. Okay, so these are just a few of our projects. I think you'll see flashing screens which describe more of them. And starting in 2011, Daniel Blake, who's been a member and now a board member of Buddhist Global Relief, came up with the idea of holding an annual concert to feed the hungry. And so this time, every year we bring together outstanding musicians in order to perform a benefit concert to raise funds in order to support our projects. In our 8 years of existence, we've sponsored more than 100 projects around the world, extending from China, Southeast Asia, all the ways through countries in Africa to Haiti, to now Central America and the United States. And so enough of words, and now let's start getting down to action with the concert to feed the hungry.
Hi, my name is Daniel Blake, and I'm going to be very, very brief. It is my extreme pleasure to be joined by a group of such incredible musicians, dear friends, many of whom are collaborators of mine, and it's just amazing to feel this community of artists so engaged and interested in joining this effort to feed people and help poor people around the country and around the world. So I thought we would warm things up a little bit. I didn't anticipate it being such a cold night, but thank you for coming out despite the weather. That being said, so I'm going to bring out now our first group, La Cumbiamba Ineye, Martin Vejerano, a good friend of mine, playing music from the coasts of Colombia. And please welcome to the stage La Cumbiamba Ineye.
Hello, good evening. It's a pleasure to be here. We want to say thank you to Dan Blake for inviting us and for putting this lovely event together. We are going to play traditional music from Colombia, and we hope you enjoy it. Okay. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. Just wanted to share the titles of these two songs. The first song we played is entitled El Bendito, the Blessed. And the second song we play, it's entitled The End of the World. I'm trying to be optimistic here, but this is music from the countryside of Colombia. Music invented and performed by peasants, agricultures, and they also make the instruments, which I want to talk about. These flutes are called gaitas. This is the name the Spaniards, the Europeans, gave to the instrument when they came in times of the colony. But its indigenous name is cuisi, or chuana, or suarra. There are two flutes, the female flute that plays the melody, and the male flute that plays the maraca and the bass accompaniment, right? They are made of cactus wood. The body of the flute is cactus wood, and the top of it, what we call the head, is made out of beeswax and charcoal powder. And as a mouthpiece, we use the quill from a dog's feather. The maraca is made of dry gourd with chuira seeds in it. Then we have, this is the indigenous heritage, right? And then we have the African heritage, which is comprised of the drums. 3 drums in this case. The tambora drum, double skin bass drum, played with sticks. The mother drum, the main drum, alegre drum. Do you guys know the word alegre? You know what alegre means? It means happy. That's the name of that drum. It's the happy drum. And then we have the little drum on my far left. It's called el llamador, the caller. It's the one that invites the community to celebrate. Okay? Now I think I'm gonna ask my friend Ricardo Gallo for some help. Are you here? Okay, Ricardo, can you play a little llamador for this next song? And now Nilko is gonna be singing for you guys. We're gonna play a song entitled La Ceiba. I'm gonna try to keep it brief here. La Ceiba, ceibas are humongous trees that we find all over Central and South America, maybe in Africa too. And this drum is made of ceiba. Ceiba wood.
Por lo que da, me la ceiba amarilla.
Nico Andreas on vocals, please. Ricardo Gallo on el llamador, special guest. Andrés Jiménez on tambor alegre. Sebastian Cruz on tambora. Camilo Rodríguez on gaita macho. My name is Martín and we are La Cumbiamba NY. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna change the style. We are going to play a genre called bullerengue. Can you guys say the word bullerengue? Sweet. What a lovely word, isn't it? Very musical. Anyway, so this style of music, it's also from the Atlantic coast of Colombia, from the Caribbean side of the country. For those of you who are familiar with Gabriel Garcia Marquez's work, you might understand what I'm saying. This is the music of Macondo, right? And this style of music was cultivated by women in the time of carnival or in the time of harvest, while the men were out there working or partying. Most of the grandmothers and the children and the pregnant women would hang out and dance and play bullerengue. So this is for women, for motherhood. Here we go. Let's go.
trabaja, un gran y trabaja. Azúcar me llamo yo, azúcar me llamo yo. Azúcar que refinado, azúcar que refinado. Azúcar me puso el paje el día que me bautizó. Azúcar, azucarao, azúcar, azucarao. Azúcar, 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 azucarao. Azúcar, azucarao, azúcar, azucarao. Azúcar, azucarao, azúcar.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so by the way, I believe you guys are gonna have a raffle, and our CD is gonna be there in that raffle. I hope you take it home. There are 2 productions we have released so far, and those are the only CDs we have with us today, so hopefully you'll get them. What do you want to do? Sing more? Okay, now let's do another gaita. Why don't you guys play the gaita? And let's hear el negrito cabeza de cera. Ricardo, are you back? Ricardo Gallo? Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the flutes. Have you? Are any Colombians in the house by any chance? Oh, okay. And if you have ever been to Colombia, or if you're planning to go, or if you've never been and you're planning to go, it's great. It's a great country. We go through a lot. We've been in war for about 60 years, right? We have all these problems with politicians. There is hunger, misery, and all this, but people are very positive. They're very generous. And you'll be surprised when you travel to the remote areas in Colombia, how humbly they live, but how much they share, right? Not only in terms of culture, but all the food, all the offerings, everything has a meaning, and what's important for them is to share with everybody. So we learned a big lesson when we started traveling around the country, because we come from the city, we don't really know how to share in that way, right? We are always saving the best part of the meal for us, the best part of this, the best drum, the best thing. And when you go there and you see how they share everything, the culture, their space, their food, it's just humbling. And I want to dedicate this concert, and because you guys are here, all of you guys, and this is such a lovely occasion, to the people in Colombia, to the people in the countryside of Colombia, and to all the jugglers and all the masters that have passed this tradition along generation after generation. Okay.
Okay. This is about the wind. Okay, thank you very much. It's been an honor. Nico Andreas on vocals, Ricardo Gallo, Sebastian Cruz, Camilo Rodriguez, Andrés Jiménez, Martín Bejarano. We are La Cumbiamba NY, La Cumbiamba from New York City. Thank you. Thank you, Dan.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. La Cumbiamba Neye, everybody, thank you so much. Okay, before I bring up our next performer, our next artist, I wanted to mention, as Martin was saying, we are having a CD raffle. Everybody's in. You all bought tickets and you're all in. So we're going to give it away at the end. He gave me 3 CDs. So we have, and these are gifts from the artist to you. Thank you for coming and supporting Buddhist Global Relief and the work that we are all doing and engaged with tonight. I also want to welcome our students. One of the things we're trying to do with the concert is to welcome students into the fold, share this music with students, and so we had a student sponsor. One of our tickets, some of our tickets were donated to students. So welcome to the students, and also welcome to our live stream viewers. We have this is being broadcast over the internet worldwide. So welcome to those who are watching from home. Okay, so with that, the next performer, next person playing, Fred Hirsch, I'm a huge fan. He's a big inspiration to me, and recently had the opportunity to play together a few times, which has just been a total blast and an honor. So with that, Fred Hirsch.